Hello and good morning everyone. This is Shaurya from Market Times TV and now we will discuss what's happening in the global financial as well as commodities market. Well, if we start with a major factor of stock markets right now, then it is still US-China trade war. And yesterday we got a positive news on that front when it was reported that China has invited US that they come to China and discuss on the trade deal. And after that, US markets may not have performed that well, but today its impact is being noticed as Asian markets are trading in green. As if we talk about the rates, the Nikkei is up by 0.39%, Shanghai is down in fact by 0.59%, but other indices like HSI of Hong Kong is up by 0.23%, Australian index is up by 0.55%, and Korean index is also up by 0.22%. While if we talk about Indian markets are trading quite flat, but there is a mild decline as Sensex is down by 0.15% and Nifty is down by 0.17%. Now, if we talk about the factors, then let's start to discuss how the trade war is going on. Then prices fell as they increased as there was hope that trade talks have coming back into the focus, and now there is good optimism. As we have told that China has invited US to come and discuss about the deal, and China has also asked not to believe in the external rumors. And even though it is not final, market have become quite upbeat about the deal. At one front, China's Gao Feng, the Ministry of Commerce spokesman, said China is willing on the basis of equal and mutual respect with the US to work together to properly settle the areas of common concern and strive for phase 1 trade agreement. Gao also said external rumors about trade talks are not accurate and noted that the two trade delegations remain in close communications. Along with this, Bloomberg reported that he was cautiously optimistic about the phase 1 trade agreement with the US, and the report added that Liu told an attendee in a dinner that he was confused by the US demand, but still he remained confident that the phase 1 trade agreement could be reached. Now, the issue is China wants removal of existing tariff, but US doesn't seem to be in the mood of that. However, impeachment process of Trump got a blow as it was told that there was a quid pro quo with Ukraine which can harm Trump, and this means that Trump needs a win to increase his approval rating, and that can be done by having US and a trade deal. And now there are talks that this can happen in December before the 15th December deadline, the day when Trump is supposed to impose additional tariff on China, as Wall Street Journal reported that US officials are also interested in meeting, while South China Morning Post also reported that the deal is on the doorstep. So all this is giving positive signals, but still nothing is clear and investors are on the tap, as yesterday US markets closed with decline, but today its impact has been taken positively. On the other news regarding the UK elections, Boris Johnson's Conservative Party is going to have a lead over his rivals in the recent polls, and this means there is higher chance of Brexit deal passing, which he got from the EU, because if Boris Johnson comes into power with a majority, he can easily get to approve the deal, and if that happens, the Brexit will get flow and there will be some stability. Now, since market is waiting for elections to come and it has quite some time, so right now market is not reacting that much to the election polls, but as and when it will come closer and to get more certainty where the Brexit will move after the elections, then market will become much more sensitive to the UK elections. While if we talk about economic data, then Philadelphia's manufacturing index increased from 5.6 to 10.4, and value above zero means improvement in the business conditions, and higher the value above zero means better the conditions. While initial jobless claims in the US remained at 227,000, just as much as it was last time. And at the same time, existing home sales increased by 1.9% in October in US as compared to 2.5% decline last time. While in the other news, OECD has reduced the global forecast for next year and it is estimated to fall below 3%, while in 2021 it can again rise to 3%. Today, important economic data like PMI flash will be released for Europe, and GDP of Germany will also be released. So we can see that improvement in economic sentiment and bit of political condition has led to the gain in the market. But at the same time, today's economic data can also impact the market, because it is being expected that the economy has bottomed out and now there may be improvement. But if PMI data or GDP showed the signs of contradiction and they showed that there is no progress as yet, so markets will lose bit of confidence about the revival of economy, and that can go against the market. Right. If we talk about commodities, then oil prices today gained. In fact, they gained last night, and today there was a dip, and the gain was because of the reason that at one point they were optimistic about trade deal, which gave good signals. Beside this, OPEC has decided to increase the oil cuts till the June next year. So that also acted in the favor of the global markets and commodities, as oil market also for the share market. So today gain may also lead again to the gains in the oil market, while at the same time traders are not being so optimistic about the global recovery of demand, and that's why today there's a dip as investors booked profit at the higher level. And in gold, the prices have fallen because of the increase in optimism regarding trade war, and that has led to fall in the gold prices, while at the same time comments by the US that there is a positive indication and economic condition is not that bad also led to the fall in gold prices yesterday. And if you talk about bonds, even bond prices are not doing, bond prices are showing that they are falling, and the yields of bonds are rising, again showing that the risk appetite has fallen, as US Treasury bond have increased by 0.004 and they are right now at 1.776%. So we can say that once again optimism is coming back in the market, but it won't be wrong to say that as just like China, even investors are cautiously optimistic. So if you like the video, then click on like button. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and for more videos related to commodities and stock market, stay with Market Times TV.
आपको अगर हमारा वीडियो पसंद आया है तो इसे लाइक करें, साथ ही YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और मोर अपडेट्स जानने के लिए बेल आइकन को दबाना न भूलें।